You know, it's the one where Frogdo says, I wish this skin disease had never come to me. And Greendolf replies, so do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. It's lovely advice, but I still haven't solved the problem of how this frog talks. Okay, executive decision. Frog is going to talk like Mandy Patinkin. In fact, we'll call him Inigo as a little homage. But then I realized this is a Lysistrata-inspired story, and that is all about the women taking charge. So maybe the frog should be female. Iniga. Hello. My name is Iniga Frogtoya. You killed my planet. Prepare to die. Back to Lyssa. She's on Air Force One again, flying home from the conference. Hey, Mom. How you doing? Oh. You know, the Tuvaluans, they had to. Oh, Callie, I don't take it personally. I get it. They're screwed. In fact, they got me Googling this climate stuff. Cad, totally jars my preserves. I love how you go all southern and you're upset. Darling, how I feel right now doesn't even share a zip code with upset. I've been reading about how fossil fuels, petrochemicals, they sit pretty much smack dab in the middle of everything we do. I knew about putting gas in cars, burning coal for power, but using oil to make crayons, makeup, soap, you name it. There is a dead dinosaur in it. Oh, and the predictions of what could happen to us. How fast it's already spinning out of control. You know, some folks, they say this is it. The whole earth is dying. I feel like I'm the last one to get the memo. So what you been up to? I found out who you replaced back there. A Dr. Jenny Hong, chief climate scientist from NASA. She gave an interview to the Times claiming the administration had been changing, softening the results of her research. She finally got fed up, went public, and we fired her. Oh my God, this is crazy. We're America here. It's our job to help save the world, not flush it down the crapper. All right, grab some coffee. You're gonna bone me up on this some more, and when we get back, I am talking to Jack. The whole time that I'm writing about our collective handbasket to hell, one of the three things which keeps me from going over the edge is teaching yoga. The other two are dark chocolate and the website cuteoverload.com. In the middle of all this, one of the gyms where I teach moves to this brand new facility with an enormous flat roof. And the first time I see it, I think, man, that roof is huge. If they put solar panels up there, they could power the entire club. So I actually say to the owner, man, that roof is huge. If you put solar panels up there, you could power the entire club. And I hope his reaction is going to be, yeah, that would be an incredibly ecological and righteous thing to do. I'm going to get going on that immediately. Instead, his actual reaction is to laugh and say, yeah, big roof. Then I'm talking to one of the personal trainers, and she tells me she's really stiff and needs to do some yoga. I tell her I gotta buff up so I can hop around like a tree frog for my show, and I offer to trade her privates. Now, by that I mean yoga lessons for strength training, not an exchange of genitals. And I tell her I'm trying to stop global warming, and without missing a beat, she says, global warming? You can't stop that. We're screwed. And I want to say, no, we are not screwed. Well, we are screwed, but we're not completely screwed. We're just screwed enough that things could get really bad, but we're not so screwed we can't still have some kind of positive impact. But later, I look at all the trucks and SUVs out in the parking lot, and the lack of solar panels and that giant roof, and I don't know. I just don't know. Back at the White House, we meet President Jack Stratton, played by my boyfriend, George Clooney. Okay, guys, are we looking at Tuvalu Gate here? He's meeting with Energy Secretary Dick Linklater, cast your favorite crusty old white guy, and PR consultant is Mania Barton, naturally Angelina Jolie. Mr. President, the problem is that Tuvalu is cute. So is the citizen's arrest. Pardon me, Dick, but it's not a problem. Mr. President, Tuvalu is cute, but it's tiny and nobody's been there. Have Mrs. Stratton issue a statement of sympathy for their trouble, pleasure at their use of nonviolent protest, and we're done. Are you sure? Whole nation relocating? Oh, Mr. President, we lost New Orleans, and who remembers Katrina? Now, I'm meeting with the folks from ExxonMobil regarding the negative press around their profit margin. I keep telling them, change your name. Exxon. That's always sounded evil, even before Valdez. Still, when you're nailing $14 billion in quarterly profits, you can sound as evil as you please. Whoa, you're kidding. $14 billion? Well, you know, a little bit less this quarter, but yes, that was down so much this quarter that... Thank you, Dick.
Excuse me, Mr. Secretary. There's a call for you. I can patch you through to the office out here.
Thank you, Scooter. Excuse me, Mr. President. I'll be right back. I should be off, too. And tonight? Well, I've got cocktails at the press club, but it shouldn't go too late. If you're a very good president, I might be able to squeeze you in. I'll prepare to be squoze. And you know, Exxon might not be the only one who can nail 14 billion. Oh, Jack. I love it when you talk like a multinational corporation. But darling, that might give some people the wrong impression. Ismania beats a hasty retreat. Lissa and Jack then proceed to have a heated confrontation over his energy policies, his environmental ethics, and his extracurricular social life. Lissa tries to get him to sign the Rio Climate Treaty, start taking serious action. Then he dismisses her out of hand, telling her she'll be giving a press conference the following morning to diffuse the Tuvalu situation, but that's it. Lissa comes back with, Jack, every scientist who studies this stuff says we have got an impending shitstorm on our hands. Leave it to the market. Leave it to the emerging technologies. Jack, we can't wait that long. Why not? If global warming's happening, we're going to have to deal with the consequences no matter what. We'll adapt. Why disrupt our economy and our whole way of life when we can't ward off the inevitable? Well, what about being a visionary leader? Taking a risk? Oh, come on, Liz. Those guys don't get reelected. Lissa is walking away with Justin when she has an idea. Oh, dang it, I know what I should have said to him. God, I hate it when I do that. Don't worry, ma'am. Hey, Davy, Steerney, Magnolia wants to talk to POTUS again. Give him your earpiece, will you? Here, just stick this in your ear. Talk at my jacket. Thanks.
I don't know what to do, Dick. Don't worry, Mr. President. Even if she tried to launch some kind of climate campaign, she's still the First Lady. All her work is essentially symbolic. We've still got complete control. Yes, Dave, what's up?
Well, shit on a brick. Another couple of months into this whole adventure, I catch a glimpse of the Time magazine with the polar bear on the cover. Ice breaking up all around him. I don't even read the article.